Hello everybody. Good girl Molly, and welcome you guys to the Periscope. I think Molly knows when I'm starting a Periscope that she can play because I'm not going to work her to stop. Good girl. And awesome. Kathy, welcome you guys. Molly, up. Good girl. I think I always start my Periscopes with that. Hello, hello, hello. It's like a cue for them now that I'm not going to pay attention to them for a little while. I think that's kind of funny. Awesome, you guys. I am going to do a quick little training session here with Molly and Abby on some scent training work. And I just wanted to check in first and make sure that you guys can hear me and see me. Looked like Kathy was here, but now I don't know if it's being glitchy or what is happening with Periscope. Chelsea's here. Chelsea, I'm wondering if I'm having any glitchiness. Let me know if you don't mind. Let me know that you can hear me. I've got Molly and Abby. We're going to do some nose work, scent training with them real quick. It won't be super long. I'll just show you where they're at. Good morning, Sean. I am adding distractions in their training today. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, good. Yeah. I know. I think it's a little glitchy. The screen went all black and came back, and whenever the screen goes black and comes back, that's always a clue to me that Periscope is being glitchy. But thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate you adding that and saying that. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Molly and Abby are ready to work. They already know what we're doing because I just got my stuff out, and I got all set up and ready to go. So let me go ahead and turn the screen around. Morning. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I think you probably can still hear me as the screen is turning around. I sometimes feel like I should stop talking because the screen goes black. Awesome. Good morning. Okay, girls. Good. Awesome. So I just told them they could get off. I just wanted you to see. I know, they're ready. They're going to play around for a minute. We're going to do scent training. I went to a workshop a little while ago. Thanks for the hearts. And so I'll show you where they're at. I work them both together when I do scent training, but one has to wait while one is working, and then I switch them. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. So obviously the waiting is the hardest part for them, so I'll work on reinforcing them quite a bit for waiting when I call the other off because they both want to be working all the time. They're so excited. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So you guys, if you're new to following me or if you don't know who I am, my name is Kim Greco, and I own a dog training business called Paws and Possibilities. And I've also created an online dog training program called Manners Matter. You want to learn this to add services. Yeah, Chelsea, it's perfect. First of all, it's super, super easy. So not only do the clients have fun with it, but the dogs have fun with it as well. So it really, don't make it any more complicated than it needs to be. It's using your clicker to communicate to your dog when they have done something correctly. So let me jump right in. Let me just start the session. I'll let you guys watch it. I'll try to be sure that I save enough time that I can answer questions. If I run out of time, because I do have an appointment in a little while, I need to be prepared for them to get here. If I run out of time, if the session goes longer, then I'll happily jump back on Periscope this afternoon and answer questions from this session. So, nose work. These dogs are pretty early on in their stage. Let me go ahead and just jump in and get started. Addie. Up. Good. I have in this container here, so you can see, these dogs are 3. In this I have a little, and by the way, when I'm doing this session, I'm not going to be able to see your comments, but just I'm happy to answer your questions. The scent is in this one. And then I have 2 other containers with distractions. So one container has a ball, and one container has some treats in it. And I haven't worked them with these distractions, with all 3 distractions before. So I'm going to start with a toy because I think that will be less distracting. And I think you guys can see. Molly. Molly. Good. Good girl. Good. Molly. I'm going to add in another distraction of treats. Abby. Good girl. Up. Molly. Good. Molly. Good. I don't want her to use her paws. Whoops. Good girl. So they did a great job. So that's it. Abby girl. Okay. Abby. Okay. Awesome. So I think that was pretty short. And I have some time. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you. They did a pretty good job. They are they got really distracted by the food distraction. Could you tell that? And so those of you that are just joining, I just finished up doing a training session where I was working with Molly and Abby on the beginning stages of learning nose work. And they had 3 containers. I'll show you those containers. 3 containers. They're just plain, nope, that's it, you guys. Plain Tupperware Rubbermaid containers that I just got at the dollar store. And so I cut a hole in the top of them so that they would be able to smell whatever's inside. And then this is a container that has odor in it. So there's a piece of litmus paper inside here that has the odor that they're learning to smell on it. So this is in one container. And then I had been, up until today, doing blank, plain containers. Today I added a few more distractions. I added this container that has a toy in it. So they could see and smell. I thought it was funny when Abby picked up the container and walked around with it. I just made sure that I didn't draw attention to that. I want her to learn that that's not what I want. So I reinforced her when she was smelling the odor, but I didn't reinforce her when she was doing other stuff. And then this container has in it a Ziploc container of dog treats. So it would smell good, but they can't actually get the treats. And the smell is obviously a distraction compared to the odor that I want them to smell. And it was just as simple as, when they alert on the odor, when they put their nose or stay still or are right here at this odor, that I would click and give them a treat so that they can learn very, 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 very quickly and very easily. If you can find this smell, that's your easiest, fastest access to me clicking and giving you a treat. Excellent. You guys have any questions about that? Any questions out there? They're so cute. So they know they're done working. They are free to now do whatever they want. So anyway, if there are no questions, I am going to be on my way. I will go get myself ready for the session that I have today at 10:45. Mark, good morning. Thanks so much for joining. We just finished up the session. Hello, hello. Doing some nose work, working with these dogs, differentiating between these 3 containers and getting reinforced for finding the container that had the odor in it that they are being trained to find. So they did a pretty good job. If you get a chance, watch the replay. Not a very long session, moving pretty quick. You can tell the hardest part is obviously the dog who's not working, staying out of the way. So it's pretty fun. They love it. They love the sessions. As soon as they know I'm getting these containers out, they get pretty excited, pumped up. It's so simple, so easy. It's an easy service dog trainers can offer their clients to teach their dogs to do something new. Any dog can do it. More importantly, any owner can do it because you don't have to be running around or being all crazy. You just need to be able to have the different stuff that you need in order to teach them. And there's cool competitions that you can enter. Some are pretty easy, where it's just one odor. You don't have to really have too many variables. You made it late to the party. That's okay. You can watch the replay, actually, because the session's over, but I did work these 2 dogs, both on working some odor detection very early in their training for scent detection. I'm glad you're here live, but missed the training session. Redo, I can't. They are done. I have another session I have to get ready for, but good news is to watch the replay. The session's not very long, so it won't take you very long to watch it. So that is it. I will definitely try to pop back in again later on this afternoon. I have a pretty cool Periscope scheduled tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be live on Skype with another dog trainer, Scott Borden, and he consulted with me on a case he has with a client of his last week, and he has an update for us on how the coaching that I gave him worked specifically applied to his client's dog who was growling when people would touch him on his shoulder. So we'll have an update with you tomorrow live on Skype. That's going to be at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will definitely try to pop back in on Periscope sometime between now and then. You do the same. That's awesome. And so these guys, I don't know if they'll be working nose work later on this afternoon or if I'll just be reaching out to see if you guys have any questions. But I will be back later on this afternoon and definitely connect with you guys again. I just wanted you to see Molly and Abby's progress when it comes to nose work. And so I think that is going to be it for now. These guys are just going to be playing for a little while, and then I have a session at 10:45, so I got to go prepare for that. You guys take care. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.